now it's time for another edition of Meanwhile in History.
Well, sounds like the Tudors were a royal pain. But that's not all that happened during the years they reigned. So let's review.
The years 1485 to 1603!
Buongiorno amici, welcome to Histeria. People always ask me, Leonardo, why are you called the ideal Renaissance man? And I say, cause if you call me Renaissance woman, I'll suck you into the puss. A Renaissance man is a man who knows a lot about a lot of different subjects. I'm also the man who painted the Mona Lisa. I've really got to repaint that thing.
A bunch of stuff?
The Renaissance was a wonderful period of history. It was a time when people learned how to read.
What fifth word?
That's the.
Yes, that's a tough one.
A bunch of stuff?
For some, learning to read was a very slow process. People also started exploring the world, and they also took to bed more than once a year. I can't tell you how important that one was. Oh boy.
Not so much stuff?
The Renaissance was a phenomenal time. So many things happened in it.
I thought you said sanitized! Well, make up your mind! Do you want it sterilized or sanitized? Pick one or the other!
This sounds like a job for Renaissance man. Perhaps one of the most important events that took place around the time of the Renaissance was the Protestant Reformation.
The Reformation was a religious revolution in the Roman Catholic Church!
Just take it one day at a time, and know that I love you.
I love you too, man.
Step away from the sketch, Mr. Cosby. You're now on the sketch for the very first time.
Don't be ridiculous, Lydia. The nude figure is an important element of art and a thing of beauty.
Let's move on.
In 1503, wealthy Brits began carrying pocket handkerchiefs. The poor people used something else. They called it the hand.
Now legend has it that Leo Frick offered to remove the tax if Godiva rode through town naked as a jaybird.
Now that I can live with.
In 1520, King Henry VIII ordered bowling lanes installed in his palace. Unfortunately, he didn't order bowling pins.
I wasn't sure he'd ever finish. Court jesters were at the height of their popularity.
And now, peasants and noblemen, direct from a 3-month engagement at Tower, London, the Lord of Laughs, the Baron of Buffoonery, Sir Shecky of Stick.
If you need a battle cry, call it loud.
Of only battle cries, I'm supreme!
If you want to beat the South,
hear a step from my mouth!
Call it loud, call it loud, call it loud.
Here's the secret battle cry, General Sherman!
Thank you.
I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves, everybody's nerves, everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves, and this is how
That's enough! Wow!
In 1564, William Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England.
To burp or not to burp? That is the question. To burp.
Don't worry, Pop. While you've been in the hospital, I kept working on the monument.
In 1589, the French ate their food with the help of a new tool called the fork. Before the fork, the French used another tool. It was called the hand.
You're only saying that because I'm your son.
Yo, beware the Ides of March.
Coincidentally, the tomato was also introduced to England about the same time.
Makeup!
This has been Meanwhile in History.
We interrupt this broadcast for the special news announcements to view.
Hi, I'm Lydia Karaoke Network Censor.
And it's come to attention that the next sketch is called King Henry VIII of the Tudor. He's the one who is getting way fat Please know that he's already made the 6 of the wives at the London, England.
Thank you. And now, sit back and enjoy
Henry VIII sketch.
Sorry, do you have The Old Man and the Sea, written by Ernest Hemingway?
Oh, what a... I heard of a scaredy cat, but not a scaredy dog, too.
He doesn't remember. He's like a little kid. Kinda. He can't say a lot of words yet, but he understands things pretty good. Oh, it's getting dark. And if I don't get home soon, Mom's gonna wonder where I am. And if she comes looking for me. So for now, come with me. My mom will wig out.
Maybe the old guy didn't make the payments and it got repossessed. This is one time I'm glad to be sweeping behind bars. Uh-oh. I hope this is just one of those scary dreams.
But how about Missing Mast? The English seem to be tearing it down. Then how about the bookshelves? Can we give up the bookshelves? You know, the ones from the reading room in the mess. Now how about the lampshade? Can we give that up too? You know, the one in your quarters? Fancy one with little whales on it? So don't give up the lampshade.
Now this is getting repetitive.
But the bookshelves and the spice rack? Fine then. Now how about the toy train set? So don't give that up either. So don't give up the ship, the mizzen mast, the lampshade. Now what about the cannons? Can we give up the cannons? The English seem pretty interested in them.
Oh, who goes there?
The mere mortal child who has the tiny bird prisoner.
Puddy Cat don't know it, but I took a mace class.
Open the gate.
Bring the prisoners forward. Executioner, do you hear me?
Yes, now.
Seal up the doors. Captain Henry Marnie, do you hear me when I'm telling you about it?
Who will be a natural living way? As the bird prisoner comes here, why would I worry about you?
Captain, you're the finest officer. Your discipline, courage, ability. Have you ever seen the weakness in the finest of officers? Now argue with me.
No, I won't. If it weren't for you, the bird has escaped the prisoner all along.
Alright then. Seal up the prisoners on the double.
Yes, sir.
He's inside.
Ooh, Puddy Cat gonna be sore when he wake up.
Please don't move. My pet's under your table. Don't look. If you make a scene, my mom won't let me keep him. A squirrel. But don't worry, he's friendly.
Here's the spot where the Blarney Stone got stolen.
Maybe we need to rethink our strategy.
They won't be until the 1970s. We just thought we were hot in these red jackets. Oh, my word! Oh, thank you! Oh, you don't know how much this means to me!
Don't worry, Pop. While you've been in the hospital, I kept working on the monument.
This spud's for you. You mustn't eat things Granny didn't pay for, Puddy.
You know, the one in your quarters? Fancy one with little whales on it? So don't give up the lampshade.
We should definitely think about getting back. The sun is setting, and it'll be dark any minute now.
Right, so don't give up the ship, the mizzen mast, the lampshade, or the cinnamon.
Yeah! He's gone. Search the room.
Hey, Mr. Tesla! What's this button do?
Didn't pay for, Puddy.
After them, they're getting away! Close the gate!
Whoa! You might want to take a look at this.
This is not inside the just a second.
I thought I saw a strange contraption up in that big dark cloud. Aha!
You monster! I'll protect you for this!
It got away!
Works every time.
Frankly, I'm thrilled.
I am Shakespeare. The time's run out for today's show.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
And now, our bonus presentation.
It's time once again for Double Date with your host, Pepper Mills and Loud Kittyton.
Hi, I'm Pepper Mills. You know, working on Hysteria, I've gotten to meet some of the biggest names in the world.
Relax, everybody! Look what Froggo made! At 34, he ran for the U.S. House of Representatives and lost.
For example, President Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy. And while President Lincoln had sons named Robert and Edward, President Kennedy had brothers named Robert and Edward.
The inventors, the founder of modern philosophy, the Renaissance, was a religious revolution in the Roman Catholic Church. One of the 7 hills that will someday comprise the city of Rome.
Okay, here goes. Both Lincoln and Darwin were born on the same day of the same year, February 12th, 1809.
Okay, like Romulus and Remus's royal dad was Mars.
We're going to get letters.
I'm an eagle, sir!
But it doesn't stop there. That's not all. There are amazing coincidences. I just have to say that I'm a huge fan of all your movies, Don.
The Louisiana Territory! 828,000 square miles of North America, stretching from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains. Juan Ponce de Leon, who explored Florida for Spain in 1513!
Then, Amulius threw his nephews Romulus and Remus into the mighty Tiber River to get rid of them. Shaw, totally bogus.
But it doesn't stop there. That's not all.
Then, there was Brutus.
Oh, I love him even more. One day, when the president was on his way to the White House, his train stopped in my town, and he asked for me.
Here's a part-time leather tenant from Seville who's back for round 2, saying hello to Senor Toast. Hey, lady, I need a book.
Would you mind running that by us again in English?
It means, what a bummer!
No, what the time dude said.
He said some companies got so big that little companies couldn't compete with them.
Oh.
And that's not good. The complete and unabridged history of Greenland.
Hey, Barry, we just wanted to call and show some support for our stablemate there. Yeah, and we wanted to tell everyone watching that there's no way she had anything to do with this terrible fire.
That's all. And we'll be back with more next time on
Hysteria!
Barry, it's feeding time. We're off.
Have a beautiful time.